Blue Ribbon School Recognition is awarded by the U.S. Department of Education to schools throughout the nation that are committed to achievement and to ensuring that students learn and succeed. On September 9, 2010, it was announced that Orchard Avenue Elementary School was one of 304 schools nationwide to receive this award in 2010. Orchard Avenue is the first school in District 51 to win this reward. Can we give it
The Blue Ribbon Award is for either two reasons. First, you can be a high-achieving school for the past 3 years, and then the second reason is for schools that close the achievement gap.
Orchard Avenue School Elementary was selected based on their ability to close the achievement gap with at least 40% of their students coming from disadvantaged backgrounds.
An achievement gap is taking struggling learners and using the assessment pieces that we have. In Colorado, we have CSAP as our main indicator, and so we want to make sure that our kids are moving from unsatisfactory to partially proficient, and then partially proficient to proficient, and then proficient to advanced.
Explain to me the teaching philosophy, the instructional philosophy that you're able to impart to your staff.
I think historically, when I first came on board as principal here 18 years ago, I really made sure that everyone was aware of what my vision was, and also made sure that everyone shared the same focus, and that focus was learning. No matter what decisions we were making, we always asked the question, will this increase student achievement?
I'm Andy Lassie, the Executive Director of Elementary Schools for District 51.
And I am Leslie Whitaker, the Assistant Executive Director of Elementary Schools.
Leslie, what variables do you believe led to Orchard Avenue's success?
Well, there's been a lot of variables. Number one would probably be the quality of leadership. Leadership that has been extensive in that school for many years. Quality instruction that has been based on what we call best practices and leading edge research-based instruction throughout that school, kindergarten through 5th grade. Extensive interventions for kids who need a little bit of a boost in reading and writing and math.
What are we learning from Orchard Avenue Elementary School, Andy, that we can replicate district-wide?
And every time we're seeing success at a school, we're going to look and see what's going on, what can be replicated, what can be transferred from school to school. We noticed early on some of the quality things that were happening at Orchard around reading and writing and math instruction, and started taking those practices into other schools and using them to support the instruction there, the learning there.
We also agreed that we would move forward and build a community, and we called it a community of learners.
Incredible community, family orientation and support from those families, but yet the relationships that the teachers and the leadership has with the community.
One of the things that was very apparent in Orchard Avenue was that focus on professional learning, teachers being involved in professional learning, and certainly with early release in the elementary schools, we've spent a lot of time with professional learning and building and supporting staff's knowledge and skills to support kids in their learning.
And then I just basically looked for individuals who were, number one, learners themselves, and number two, were dedicated and committed to kids, and number three, pretty much knew that when they came to Orchard Avenue, they were going to work long hours, much like the tipping point when Malcolm Gladwell says, 10,000 hours before you really reach success, and that truly has been the case with the staff members at Orchard Avenue.